to whether there is any single police officer who has been arrested, taken to court, and charged for any crimes committed against Kenyans by the police. Thank you.
Kindly take note, you have exactly 5 minutes. We have about 10 more teams waiting out there since 2 p.m. Kindly.
No police officer, to our knowledge, has been held to account. As a matter of fact, they have been congratulated by the highest leadership in the regime. I agree with the co-chair that we may not always agree with what each other is saying. I think that's why we are talking. The senator may not agree with our figures, but isn't that why we need an audit? I mean, that's the whole point. Yeah, that we are looking for a neutral arbiter to do so. The question that he asked about the Supreme Court, the whistleblower came way after the Supreme Court matter had been settled. On the matter of Jubilee Party and the illusion of multi-partyism, the whole parties are the foundation of democracy. Without functioning political parties, we cannot possibly have democracy. It is incumbent on any regime in power to let parties operate in the manner that is contemplated in the Constitution. So the continued aggression against Jubilee Party, the fact that Jubilee Party and other parties, when they change parliamentary leadership, for example, those changes are not implemented because speakers have taken a partisan view. It is well known, for instance, that Jubilee Party and Azimio coalition have communicated changes to who should be the deputy whip in the assembly, and this has for more than 6-7 months not been acted upon by the speaker. So it is clear and that if we continue on this trajectory, we will certainly go back to where we were in the days of a single party system. On the question of resources of Jubilee Party, and these are matters being also contested in court, the evidence is that the masqueraders have been allowed by certain actions of officers of state to access Jubilee resources from their accounts. Citizens go to the streets because all other avenues are closed to them. It's not the citizens' wish that they wake up every day and they go to maandamano. So if you ask the question that how does maandamano help manage the economy, you are obviously asking the wrong question. Citizens, Article 1 of the Constitution gives sovereignty to the citizens. The Commission before us said citizens donate powers to those they elect. So if those we elect are not paying fidelity to the Constitution, that is why citizens go to the streets. Regimes that become dictatorial, when citizens complain, they say that that is political instability. But I also want to remind regimes, not just in Kenya, but throughout the continent of Africa, you have seen that citizens do in fact get regimes out of power.
Governor, less than a minute.
On the G2G program, it did not address any of the issues of the cost of living. It actually added costs. Which costs? Interest rates on or interest paid on the LCs. It added, as the honorable member observed, the exchange rate loss, and those are the things that were transmitted to the citizen this September. The reason petrol and or fuel prices in general went up is because of the effect of the G2G. It is not because of international crude prices, and we have demonstrated so to the committee.
Chair, there was a question that was put to me by Honorable the Majority Leader